Channel.
Donal MacIntyre is in Naples, Italy, to find out why a civil war is raging on the streets of this beautiful city. Here they have a phrase: see Naples and die. The phrase was coined 200 years ago to describe Naples' beauty, but now it alludes to the deadly power of the region's greatest menace, the city's criminal mafia, the Camorra. Donal's on his way to police headquarters to meet up with the members of the elite flying squad who are planning a raid on a known drug and gun dealer. The team are gathered in the briefing room. Donal knows that the flying squad are an elite unit, but reckons that these faces wouldn't look out of place on a wanted poster. The flying squad need to move quickly, and on the busy streets of Naples, that means cars are ditched in favour of high-powered motorbikes.
Perché la situazione logistica di Napoli necessita del fatto la presenza delle motociclette, che comunque con le macchine non si riesce, soprattutto nel centro, a svolgere un adeguato controllo del territorio, sia per il traffico, sia per i veicoli stretti, sia per il tipo di criminalità che c'è, che comunque utilizza prevalentemente mezzi di locomozione su due ruote.
None of the officers wear crash helmets, and some have been injured.
Appartengono a un clan camorristico della zona e durante un inseguimento in una curva in un vicoletto stretto siamo caduti e io con la mano e la strada era bagnata. Sicuramente qualche persona, i secchi d'acqua per evitare il fermo di queste due persone.
Italy has one of the worst road safety records in Europe, and motorbikes are involved in over half of them. So Donal asks if he can have a crash helmet. But he's told that for his own safety, it would be better not to wear one.
They say they don't want us to wear helmets because the Camorra wear helmets when they're on hits, and police officers don't. So when we're in their company on their bikes, neither will we.
When 12 high-powered motorbikes scream out of police HQ, it attracts a lot of attention. They need to get to their destination quickly before the target is tipped off. Consequently, the few road rules there are in Naples are ignored. Donal hangs on for dear life as they race through back streets and narrow alleyways to get to the suspect's house. With daredevil determination, the squad are flying through red lights, up one-way streets, and even onto the pavement.
I don't want to die!
After a hair-raising journey, the bikes arrive in San Giovanni, part of the notorious Secondigliano quarter. 7 kilometres out of the centre, this area is a thriving drug district where clans sell everything from cocaine to cannabis. The police warn Donal to refrain from talking in front of the camerista, as this would identify him as a foreign journalist and might make him a target.
The guys are waiting, trying to gain entrance into a house where a major Camorra family lives. They're having problems, they're hanging out. This is a very strong neighbourhood.
This house is in the middle of one of Naples' poorest neighbourhoods. And yet, There is gold-plated china in the cabinets, and the walls are adorned with pictures of the suspected camarista and his family. Tellingly, the door is made of 3-inch thick steel, and there's even an escape hatch to the roof. But the suspect is not worried. Despite having 20 police officers searching his house, he's super cool, and more concerned about providing hospitality.
Faccio proprio caffè.
Ma ne fanno poco, giù in una macchinetta. Io sto alla casa. Ma che giù i soldi stanno? Aspetta un po'. Ma che giù i soldi ti trovo? Sono futuro qui.
Despite a vigorous search, the squad can't find anything and are forced to leave empty-handed. This is a perfect example of how difficult it is for the police to fight the war against the Camorra. They find a wealthy man living in a poor suburb with no obvious explanation as to how he got all his money. But they are unable to find incriminating evidence proving criminal activity, and so are forced to leave. For police units fighting against the Camorra in Naples, their powers are curbed by the law, whereas the Camorra are bound only by their ruthless imagination.
I think it's fair to say they are an elite motorbike force, a squad the like of which I've never seen or encountered before, having been around the world, to see the bravery, the courage and the daring do without health and safety, because these guys are living and breathing a battle against a very dangerous and difficult force. And you know what, that has to breathe a little sense of kamikaze policing about it, and you know, this is what they do, and I'm just glad my shift is nearly over.